Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is going to be a timeless message for the collective. Only take what resonates with you. Again, this is a collective message, so things may or may not apply. Okay, so let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? Interesting. So we have the moon that just popped right out. Bottom of the deck is a page of pentacles. So, yeah, I'm saying take it. So we have the moon and the page of pentacles. So some of you could be, you could be wondering about some sort of stability. I feel like it's not just financial stability. It's like a sense of feeling grounded. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, money and all that, but no, I'm feeling like there's something about feeling, really feeling grounded, feeling rooted in something. Now I'm seeing like a tree bark. You know when they cut the tree down, you still see the bark. And it's, like if you were to remove the roots, it would be really, really, really difficult to remove the roots of a tree. I don't know why I'm seeing that or making that analogy, but that's what I'm getting. There's like a need to be rooted in something, a need to be committed to something. Because, okay, first of all, the moon speaks about like, not being fully clear or having like clarity on something. But then we also have the page of pentacles. Pages is like young energy, where it's small, it's not like fully. Think of a page like a baby. Like a baby isn't really that grounded yet. They don't, they haven't experienced much. You know what I'm saying? There's something about like something was, maybe you were young and naive at one point, but now you're having like this inner draw, this inner like pull to really be grounded to something, whether that be like a spiritual practice, be grounded in a job, um well, I don't want to say a job, a career, because like I feel like this is something you could pursue for a long period of time, or a skill set. There's something that you want to like firmly plant your roots in, plant your feet in. And I feel like spirit is gonna show you how to do that. This could also just be self, like how to be your true self, how to stand 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like the type of energy where you're becoming firm on something. Like you want to become firm on something. All right, so I hope I'm making sense. I'm seeing I don't know if you remember abrasive SpongeBob. I feel like it's that energy, but not abrasive. It's like you're firm in what's going on. You're, I don't know, you're just solid. Maybe it might come off as a bit abrasive because people are used to you being young and naive, or being naive in some way, being green in some way. Again, going back to a tree. It's like, I don't know. You was used to being a baby bush. But you're a whole tree out here, like you're a whole oak tree, a whole palm tree, a whole whatever tree you resonate with. Okay? Willow tree, acorn. I don't know, man, whatever. Whatever tree you resonate with is like, I don't know, people just, well, maybe you put yourself in that situation. Let me not say it like that. Because I feel like there's two stories going on. It's like Some of you were young and naive, and you were naive because you were young and inexperienced. And then some of you like were just naive about a certain topic, so someone or a group, something made you feel not confident, right? But I feel like spirit is granting you the opportunity to be firm on something, to, like I said, stand 10 toes down on whatever decision you make. Again, the moon, you see, I didn't even pull much cards, but we got the moon. Like the moon is also, again, like I said, it's something not necessarily being clear, because when you see the moon, it's in the dark, right? The moon usually shines through the darkness. So it's I don't know, like something isn't fully clear or something wasn't, but I don't know, you're just gonna be granted an opportunity to stand firm on something. Clarify or give me something on speeds. Then we have the Ace of Swords. So again, like I said, this is definitely standing firm in a thought. The Ace of Swords, the swords represent like the mental space, clarity, logic. And to have the ace, to go from a page to an ace, it's like really a big step, a giant leap, really. Again, like with the swords, this is mental clarity. I don't know, maybe you're granted the space finally to have some sort of mental clarity, and that brings forth, you know, you being grounded or feeling grounded in something. But I'm hearing space. So again, this could be the mental space or the physical space. So spirit is just gonna, I don't know. For some of you, you just might get an epiphany, right? Because again, think about the moon. Like I said, it shines bright at the night, and then at nighttime, and it's like when you have an epiphany, like it's like a light bulb moment. Something is illuminated. So I don't know. Maybe spirit is just gonna give you like some sort of epiphany about something, and from there you just take action with this Ace of Swords. Or for some of you, you might have been meditating on something for a while, pondering on something for a while, and finally you get this mental breakthrough. You're provided the space, either the mental space or the physical space, away from someone or something, and it will give you like this really this moment of clarity. I just peeked at the tower at the bottom of the deck, so I don't know. We'll see. Let me clarify with this one. Oh, wow. Okay, so the tower wants to speak. I said I just peeked at the tower in the last deck to avoid it, and here it is right here. Again, cut the deck. Straight to it. The tower in reverse. So, yeah, okay. Well, what you want with the tower energy? It's like something, again, a breakthrough moment. A moment of clarity. What commercial is that? It's a song too. I want to break free. I want to break free. What commercial is that? Wait, that's what they say. I want to break free, break through. So also this could be break up, a separation of some sort. That's why that tower would have been there. So something had to be shaken up, broken up, torn up to pieces in order for you to have a moment of clarity. So, here we go. The world. Something had to be shaken up in order for the world to show you something. So, let's see. Clarify. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, you saw how the card want to flip over? Alright, so we have the Empress. I'm going to put the Empress upright. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely breaking free, breaking through, right? Because the Empress is all about being free to create, having the space to create, because obviously not say obviously, but the Empress is like the mother of the deck, right? So with the Empress, she has the space, her womb, to create life, to create something new, create a light being, a light source, whatever. She's co-creating with spirit. Now with the Hierophant in reverse, this is like, the Hierophant to me speaks about like structure and like just structure of some sort. So something with this Hierophant being in reverse, this means something was too rigid. So maybe who you were dealing with was too rigid. The space or company you were dealing with was too rigid. Maybe again going back to mental space and physical space. So mentally, like your thinking could have been too rigid or too closed-minded. Your space, your physical space, was probably too small for you to even create, what you needed to create, right? Because again, the Hierophant is also like, with this structure, the Hierophant is like a lot of people. So maybe like where you were at, like the energy it was a lot of people. So like you felt that crowding in the energy. So it wasn't like a space for you to think properly. So again, like I said, the Empress must be allowed space to create or space to birth life, or how is life gonna come through? It's not gonna come through the other sources. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, with the Hierophant in reverse, like the structure, it's like something was blocking you off from creating. Something was blocking you off from just birthing something to its full term. You know what I'm saying? To its full potential. And kind of, yeah, okay. I wasn't trying to make that analogy, but Spirit is saying, if you, I don't like saying messages like this, but it might resonate with someone. If you had a miscarriage, sorry, trigger warning, if you had one of those, there was something about the energies being too, because look at it, right? The Empress is a woman, the Hierophant is a man in reverse, right? So if you look at it, like something about his energy was either just too, it was going to restrict you and restrict the child from being their full potential. So yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like things reversed, you had to experience that, and then once you break free from that situation, it will be another chance again for you to create. Okay? All right, because I don't want to get too graphic, too detailed, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. There was something about that energy where it was not it. It was not right. It was not the right time, right person. Everything was wrong. Okay, everything was wrong. So they also say, and if you thought it was your fault, it wasn't your fault. So I hope that removes some of the displaced guilt or displaced feelings that you have, because it wasn't your fault. It was really like some real energetic mix match. Okay, but wow. As I was cutting the deck, here we are, Two of Cups. Yeah, it looked all right because the Two of Cups is upright. It looked okay, but it was an energetic mix match that was not ever going to. Damn, cut the deck again. Star. It had to go back. The star seed went back. Soul spirit went back, and it's gonna rebirth again. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's pull something else. No, let's clarify. So let me review that, right? Because I went on a tangent this time. For those of you who didn't go through that situation, this Ace of Swords, right, is really just representing your need to have space, right? In order for you to have this epiphany moment, this Empress here, in order for you to create and continue to create, you needed space away from this Hierophant in reverse energy, that rigid, super cookie cutter. That's another thing. Something could have been too cookie cutter for you, right? Again, going back to the Empress, you needed space to create. You're a creator. You're not a conformer. Okay? So there was something about you that was conforming too much to a rigid structure, and it was yeah. Okay? So let's clarify Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, because like the page, this again is giving me like something was not ready to be brought into term with this Justice in reverse, like a term, like a legislative term, a law being passed. I don't know, because sometimes what I'm seeing right now is like a spiritual, what I call like a spiritual round table, like where your ancestors, your spirit guides, they be sitting at this really huge table. It's like a conference. They sit at this really huge table and like they discuss, things on your behalf, like legislators, right? So I'm feeling like something wasn't ready to come to pass because you didn't have this epiphany yet. But now that this epiphany is going to break through or make you break free of something, like a law, like some sort of spiritual or karmic contract you had in the past is going to be able to be corrected in some form. So if you had a bad, spiritual contract, all right, the spiritual round table decided once you have this epiphany and continue to create and get out of this rigidness, that's when a new contract comes to pass. I hope that makes sense. All right, so yeah, because we have this Justice in reverse, and remember I said this Page of Pentacles is like young and naive type energy. So yeah, okay, so anything else? Do I want to clarify? Yeah, why not? Let's clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Again, we have this Two of Cups. So clarifying the moon. That's crazy. Clarifying the moon, right? We have the Two of Cups again, right? Bottom of the deck again, after I just shuffled, is still Justice in reverse. So the same cards are speaking. Let's take it out. I'll take the Justice in reverse. Again, clarifying the moon is the Two of Cups and Justice in reverse. Remember I told you, like, something wasn't an energetic match, or something wasn't ready to come out. It wasn't ready to be released. Again, going back to this creative energy, like something you wanted to talk about or release, or like, drop a new project or something. Like the energies weren't ready yet. I feel like I said, you had to go through some sort of epiphany, some sort of space cleansing, mental space, physical space, or both, in order for this energy to be birthed, okay? In order for this energy to open up, all right? You were in the womb, in the darkness. Okay, again, going back to the moon. The moon, the womb is like darkness. Not in a negative way, but it's literally protected from light. Okay, but once something gets illuminated, once it comes out, once it's ready, just like the moon goes through a cycle, something in your life had to go through a cycle. And now, some again, if you look at this Empress, I was speaking about things being illuminated. Don't that look like the sun behind her? So yeah, I feel like Spirit is just saying something had to go through a process, and they just letting you know, like they was at the spiritual round table probably a few weeks ago. I don't know. I hear a few weeks ago. Whenever you decide to watch this reading, a few weeks ago, your ancestors and your spirit guides had like some sort of meeting that you would have to go through this process. You would have to do something specific. Um, you would have to think outside of the box. They're going to throw some sort of trap, quote unquote, right? But it doesn't have to be super negative. They're going to booby trap you some way, right? In order for you to think outside of the box, do something outside of the norm, in order for them to allow the cycle to flow. All right. So, damn, cut the deck, the Emperor. That's being on top of your ish. That is being super, super on top of your game. Like, nobody can stop. Who said that? Was that Portia? Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check you, boo? Once you step out of your comfort zone, who gonna check you, boo? Let's pull. We'll pull one of these. Pull an oracle, and then we close this out. Oh, that's a lot. Put this in. Just take this one. Phonograph. So, a phonograph is like one of those super, 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 super old time, bottom of the deck, big fish. That definitely goes to the Emperor. But a phonograph was like a really old recording device. So it would pick up on vibrations to create sound, right? So, with that being said, because they just don't get, there's like an old way of thinking. Like I said, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the thinking thinking outside of the box. All right, there was an old format to how something used to be done. And also with phonograph, remember I said this is like an old recording device. So again, this is like going to the ancestors. Like this is, I wouldn't say a phonograph is ancient, but like this is I don't know, I'm picking up on like your lineage, like from way back. When I'm thinking about this round table, it's there might be a few ancestors that you met in this lifetime, but I'm really picking up on ancestors that are way back. Okay? There's something, I don't know, there's something old school that you used to do or something that needs to be updated. Take out how it resonates, because now I'm going into a different type of reading. Look. Close proximity, direct involvement. It's like Spirit is directly laying a hand on your situation. Like I said, there's like a very specific thing they want you to do, or a very obvious booby trap, put it like that they want you to experience. And I know you're going to pass it, but it's like, it's going to be obvious, like, oh, well, usually I would do this, but let me try something different. I feel like once you do it, it just like the cycle breaks. So I'm gonna leave that there. I don't want this to be too long. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to book a personal, all that's below. Bye.